welcome to TalkBack, the show where we ask tough, compelling questions from tough, compelling people. She's a family woman who part-times as a superstar. She's reclusive, she's tough, she's every leading man's dream. Some call her, as far as movies are concerned, too picky. We call her well-calibrated. Kajol, welcome to TalkBack.
Thank you.
Well, people say that acting comes naturally to you. It has to do with your family. Is that true?
I would say partly. I would have to give them some credit for it at least, right? I think yes, it does have to do with them. It does have to do with them because they've made me what I am today. Whatever I am, my personality has been shaped by my family. So I would definitely give them.
Well, we were obviously researching you and came across the fact that your aunt, Northanji, has 4 Filmfare Awards, and you're right up there with her, almost right up there with her with 3. So is there this competitive streak? Are you trying to achieve what she achieved?
Well, I think what she achieved, the span of her career would be something that I would want to achieve. That's something that I would aim for. Maybe not the awards section, because I truly believe awards, whether they are, the biggest award on earth, nothing can, it's momentary. It really is. It's that momentary high that you get for those 10 seconds that you know that you've won. But
so awards don't matter?
No, they really don't in the long run. They really don't.
What about rankings? Because that's another thing which we came across in Bollywood, that someone's number 1 and someone's number 4.
You know, it changes from week to week, from release to release. So it has actually no bearing on anything. And who gives you a ranking? Who can say, how much a person is appreciated or loved, or whether the person, has achieved something great or not?
But there is this culture developing of ranking and awards and high competitiveness, ratings, etc. I mean, do you think that's fair to the artist?
I don't think it's, I don't know whether it's fair or not, but it definitely makes for lots of media and lots of people watch TV because of it. So I really think that I think most of it is media created, yes.
Okay, well, there's something which is also going around, and I wasn't expecting this, but I've been here for a couple of weeks, and everybody keeps on saying this, so I thought I'd ask you, hits versus talent. It's said that in Bollywood, hits matter more than talent.
I don't know whether that's true. I really don't know whether that's true. I think that if you have the talent, only if you have the talent, or only if you have that something special, will you last to have a hit. So I don't think that that is true at all, that hits matter more than talent. But yes, hits do at the end of the day. When you think about it, what is a hit? A hit is a film that has been appreciated by a lot more people. A lot more people have seen it, and therefore it is a hit, and therefore people have made money on it. And we are in a business at the end of the day. So I think it's a little bit of both, really. But I don't think that hits matter more than talent. I wouldn't say that.
But, I mean, it does go around, right? Like, as far as talent is concerned, an artist, you or whoever else, can be just that much more talented than anyone else. But if you have a flop, you have a flop. Sort of downgrades you.
Yes, it does. But what I think is that, as I said before, that talent in the end will win out. As, I mean, you look at the biggest example of all, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, today. If he hadn't lasted, if he had decided that after 2 years that, okay, I can't take any more of these flops, and decided to go back to Lucknow, we would not have Mr. Amitabh Bachchan today. Would we?
Allahabad, isn't it? Is that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, let's switch gears. Let's get a little political or depolitical. A lot of artists in the Hindi film industry are completely depoliticized. They don't take stands. A lot of them are on the fence. Right. What do you think of that? Because there's so much to campaign for. There's so much to push for.
I don't know whether there is, I think they're on the fence, and me included, in that whole category of people, because of the fact that I think that we're here to do our jobs. I think that it tends to get in the way sometimes. Your political views tend to get in the way of your work, and tend to get in the way of what you are here primarily to do. I think if we were all free and we didn't have movies, or we didn't have our work to get back to, especially since you're so much in the public eye, You have to pick and choose what you need to say, and I don't think that's wrong.
But considering the pedestal you have, considering the platform you enjoy, considering the leverage you have, aren't there a lot of campaigns artists can push for?
We do. We do. And we do push for the things that, but we choose what we want to speak for. And I don't think that's wrong. I don't think that we can stand for every woman who gets hurt, or we can't stand for every injustice that takes place. But yes, we can stand for one, and I think we do. I think we do. We may not stand, everyone may not stand for one thing, but each one of us, I think, if you look at all of us right now, I think each one of us stands for something that we believe in.
But like, let's talk about India and Pakistan, right?
Right.
Touchy topic, as always, right? You smile, I smile.
It's touchy. It's really touchy. I truly believe this. I really believe this because I've met so many people. I'm on the airport and I meet these people and they come up to me, Namaste, aap kaise hain? Or hum Pakistan se hain. And then they stop. And then they expect a reaction. And I'm like, Namaste, kaise hain aap? So, it's really in there. I really think that it has more political inclinations than the people. If you talk about the people, if you're talking about Pakistani people, if you're talking about Indian people, I don't think that there's an issue. I mean, my father-in-law is from, he's crossed the border and come to live here, and he made Hindustan Ki Kasam, and Mr. Veeru Devgan, and the reason why he made that film was because he was like, I don't think that there's a difference. It's one country. To me, unke bhi log hi hamare hi hain. तो उनके मतलब मुझे लगता है कि अगर आप आम आदमी से पूछो तो एक आम आदमी आपको हमेशा बोलेगा कि मुझे तो कुछ मतलब इतना बुरा दिखाई नहीं देता पाकिस्तानी में.
Right. But considering...
I think it has to do with cricket. And I ain't a cricketer.
All right. But considering that actors have succeeded, people like you have succeeded, where diplomats and bureaucrats and politicians have failed, you guys are the true ambassadors. You guys are the real diplomats. People know you more than the High Commissioner is sitting in Islamabad. Frankly, they do. So the question is, why have people like you, with your standing, with your reach, with your outreach, why have perhaps you guys not taken a stance perhaps to normalize relations with Pakistan?
I think we have. I think we have. If you think about our movies, and if you think about there have been quite a few films where where we've made it clear that it has to do with the people. I think every movie, when you think about it, it is political at the end of the day. It's about, if you talk about normal people, we are, the people of India love the people of Pakistan, and people of Pakistan love people of India, but it's got to do with governments, so who can interfere with that?
Got to do with governments. We have to take a short break here. We're with Kajol. You're watching TalkBack. Stay tuned.